Everybody, this is Nacho from 50/50 Growth. I run an Attio consultancy for investment firms and for B2B startups. And I'm joined today by Harris, the founder of OutboundSync. And for those startups, their number one problem when they start to use Attio and they do cold email is syncing all those emails with their CRM. They're sending emails from Smartlead instantly, cold outbound, HeyReach, different domain, different inboxes. And then they always ask me, hey, how do we get all that activity back into our CRM? Someone opens Attio and asks, hey, did we email this person already? Did they reply? And so forth. So here's Harris, who's brought us a crazy solution already. He's already working with HubSpot, with Salesforce, with Close, and all the leaders of the cold outbound space. So yeah, Harris, introduce yourself, and honest question, were a lot of Attio users asking for this?
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, good to be catching up here. So first, just introduce myself. So like you said, I'm the founder of OutboundSync, and you covered it perfectly. We're a data sync product for outbound tools, getting that data into the CRM. The reason why we built an Attio integration is because it was requested. It was requested a lot. We're a small team, bootstrapped, and so we are very deliberate when we build something. We try to get it right. We want to retain our customers, and really we work for and with the people that are kind of on the leading edge of outbound and go to market. So got a lot of clay users, Instantly, HeyReach, Smartlead, Email Bison, these tools that are pretty advanced. A lot of our users are using tools like Cursor or Claude Code, and so that's kind of the space that we operate in. We don't build things just because, but we build them because we feel like there's demand. And I think with Attio specifically, there's been really interesting traction because of the composability of the data model. So the ability to spin up your own custom objects and the flexibility in terms of what's possible with Attio. It is really distinct versus the other CRMs in the market. Each has its own strengths out there, but I think Attio has some really noteworthy ones, which is why we thought it made sense for us to build for it. Not just because people ask for it, but because they have users. But I think that the Attio is opinionated, and it's kind of spiky, and where it is different, where it does stick out, I think is really interesting. So, I mean, we've had a great experience working with the Attio on the Attio community on the developer side. Their team has been really great, but I'm excited to be working with you and 50/50 because the partner ecosystem at Attio is really how people adopt these tools and how they get implemented, and all the help with RevOps and things like that. So, writing some code is one thing, getting it in people's hands is another.
Yes, and I think that's why 50/50 Growth partnered with Attio. There's now a new wave of companies that use AI, and they have different clients, different requirements. It's not always people, companies, and deals, right? And all those emails need to be somehow synchronized with the CRM. I was also onboarded to the OutboundSync, and you share a Slack channel with me. The onboarding was excellent, and I'm sure that many of your future customers will have that same impression. Yeah, we're super happy to partner with OutboundSync. The first Attio partner, I'm sure there will be many more to come. Maybe now for the first client that we introduce, Harris, do you have maybe offer for them?
Yeah, absolutely. So first client that's going to be working with Nacho will be offering a free month of access to OutboundSync, and we'll work together to help you get everything wired up. And I will say, while there are other Attio partners out there, I think that the combination of what you bring, Nacho, is really unique. There aren't, frankly, a lot of people in the world that understand these two sets of skills around go-to-market engineering and outbound, and CRM and RevOps. If you think about that Venn diagram, that overlap in the middle, it's actually pretty small. There really aren't that many people who are good at it. So we really are excited to be working with you specifically. Got to know you over the last few months, and you just obviously know your stuff. So we're excited to do that free month for people who are getting started. And, the main reason why is get those replies in the system and then turn those into revenue. So, just sending out cold email for the sake of it, there's lots of ways to do that. But if you're a team, a growing team that has this sort of complex RevOps system that you want to build out and you want to get those leads and turn that into revenue, that's what will hopefully help you build out. And really appreciate the chance to chat about it.
Awesome, Harris. Then the first client where we do a build out and we use OutboundSync will get 1 month for free from the team at OutboundSync. And just DM Harris. He's super available on LinkedIn and on email, or DM me and we'll make it happen. Thank you, Harris.